Hello everybody, welcome to another class. In this video I thought I would show you the keyboard and do the class in a different manner so that it would be more visual and audio at the same time. Okay, so today I will be doing this class to explain you the modes, right? We have finished off with the scales, so we will go to the concept of modes, right? So now if I start playing the notes from the C note, right? So if you, this is a 5-octave keyboard which I have, a Yamaha PSR i425, quite an old one, but it's still good for me, right? So if you have two black keys here, three black keys here, and two black keys which keep alternating, right? So the C note is, as a rule, on the left of the set of two black keys. All right. So if I start playing from C, it will be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Right. So this is the notes of the C major scale. So why is it a major scale? As we know the formula, formula is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Okay, so that is the formula. Now the same formula can be applied and we can derive other scales, like if you have a G major scale, it will be like G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, right? So G major scale is a 1 sharp scale. So that is the difference between the C major scale and the G major scale. Now the concept of modes can be explained something like this. So imagine now, instead of playing the C major scale, right? Now if the reason why I wanted an audio in this, so is that you can hear the sound, right? So this is in the terms of solfege, it is something like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? Or if you want to explain it in the Indian system, it is sa, re, ga, ma, pa, ni, sa. Of course, I cannot sing because I'm not a good singer, but anyway, right? So you can hear the pattern of the sound, right? It's a kind of a happy sound because it's a major scale. Now, imagine I do the same thing. I play the same set of white keys, okay? But instead of starting from the C note, I start from the D. So something will go something like this, right? So the notes are the same as that of the C major scale, but the way I have arranged the notes is a little different. So when you hear the pattern of the sound, the feel of the sound is different, right? So this is called as a mode of the C major, right? So like I just put out the list in the class on scales, this is something called as the Dorian mode, okay? So the original scale, the C major scale, if you can name it in the modal form, it is called as the Ionian. So this is the Ionian mode. Okay. If you start from here, it will be, this will be the Dorian mode, right? Okay. So this is D Dorian. The same thing, if you go and start from the E note, okay, again we start, right? So this is another mode called as the Phrygian. Okay, same way you go from, instead of E you start off from the F note, so it is, correct? So this becomes the Lydian mode. Okay, I have to adjust my camera because we are going higher upon the keyboard. Okay, the same way now we go to the, we start off from the G, right? So this will be Ionian. So if you start from the C, it will be Ionian, D will be Dorian, E will be Phrygian, then F will be Lydian, and G will be Mixolydian, right? So okay, so this is the Mixolydian mode. Again, we start off from the A note, it will be, This is something called as the Aolian mode. Okay, so if you listen to the Aolian mode or see the notes, it is the same as the A natural minor, which is the relative minor of C major scale. Okay, so that is called as the Aolian mode. Again, after A we start from B, right? So it will be correct. So this is called as the Locrian mode. Okay, and then we end up again on the C note. So if we count the number of modes for now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we can consider it as we have 7 modes of the one particular scale. Okay, so in the 7 modes, the first mode is the Ionian mode, right? The Ionian mode is nothing but the major scale. Okay, the Aeolian mode is nothing but the relative minor. So that leaves us with the second mode, that is the Dorian. Okay. The third mode, that is the Phrygian. Okay. The fourth mode, that is the Lydian. The fifth mode, that is the Mixolydian. And the rarely used mode, that is the Locrian mode. Okay, so this is how modes develop from an original scale. Next, we need to know or find out how and why these notes are arranged and what are their formulae. Okay, we will go to that context in the next class. What I would like you to do is, you can do the same arrangement in other scales. So consider you have a G major scale, right? Right? So you can have the same different modes of this G major scale like we have had it in the C major scale. Correct? So there are 2 or 3 ways of finding out the modes. The simple way to do it is exactly like how we calculated the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone distance. I want you to calculate in every mode the distances between the notes and make a formula for them. Example, if we have the D Dorian mode, it is tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, tone. Right? This is the formula. I know you will be thinking there are so many formulae right now and how do I go on remembering them, right? But just for you to practice, please do the formulas for the rest of the modes like this, and I will slowly familiarize with you the other scales and the other modes, and you will see as you keep playing them and listening to them, the formulas will matter less and you will learn to derive the modes from their relative major scales. Okay, I hope I have been able to explain to you the modal forms. If you have any doubts or if you have any clarifications, you may please leave a comment in the comment section, or you can email me or let me know anyway, right? I will be more than happy to give you any clarifications. Thank you so much for watching.